Guys, for today's video, siguro dahil marami na sa inyo ang na-approve ng Maya Landers credit card, and even hindi lang naman Maya Landers, pero nag-iisip kayo paano nyo ba magagamit ang inyong credit limit na maging cash. Ito kasi, yes, na-discuss na natin previously yung other ways, but never natin napagtuunan ng pansin talaga ang tinatawag na cash advance. Ano bang kinagandahan nito or ano bang disadvantage ng paggamit ng cash advance sa mga credit card? And meron bang ibang way bukod sa cash advance? Yan ang pag-usapan natin today, so samahan nyo ako. Sit back and let's discuss coming right up. Hi guys, this is Pat and you're in Pat Quintos Review TV. So if you're new to my channel, I do reviews about personal finance na meron na akong experience or meron na akong knowledge na ginawa ko na yun ng videos and playlist na makikita nyo dito sa taas. At kung bago kayo dito sa channel ko, you may want to consider subscribing to my channel. Okay guys, so ako guys, to tell you the truth, never akong nag-cash advance sa credit card. Bakit? Ngayon medyo bumaba na. Pero before guys, kapag gagamit ka ng credit card, magka-cash advance ka. Kunyari, magbusang ka ng pera. Gagamit ka ng credit card, pupunta sa ATM. Medyo hassle kasi. Unang-una, kapag na-deliver sa inyo ang ATM nyo, hindi kayo kagad nabibigyan ng ATM PIN. So, alam niyo yun, kapag emergency, kailangan nyo, sabihin, iisip nyo,
ay, meron naman pala akong credit card, magka-cash advance na lang ako.
Pero hindi nyo alam yung PIN. Isa yun sa problema ng cash advance. So, ang gagawin mo is tatawag ka muna sa customer service ng inyong mga credit card at magre-request ng PIN. At alam nyo ba, gaano katagal ang request ng PIN? Yan, 3 to 5 banking days within Metro Manila, tapos up to 14 days kapag outside of Metro Manila. O di ba, during that time na kailangan mo, hindi mo rin siya nagamit. Yun yung problema ng cash advance. O let's say meron ka ng cash advance PIN. So kailangan mo magka-cash advance ka. Ito yung dati, kaya never kong ginamit ang credit card to cash advance. Punta ka ng ATM, pagpasok mo ng ATM, enter mo yung PIN, normal withdraw. Pero apart from the money na na-withdraw mo, may additional na 500 pesos na cash advance fee. Ang laki nun. During that time, 500 pesos. Oo, ngayon medyo nag-depreciate na yung value. Pero during that time, 2007, 2008, mga ganyan, na nagkaroon ako ng first credit card, sayang yung 500 pesos. So ako, talaga ako, medyo may pagkakuripot na sulit, parang gano'n, sinusulit ko yung bagay, etc. So ako nakita ko na hindi worth it yung 500 pesos. Para sa magkanong hihirawin ko, 3,000, 5,000 during that time? Yeah, never. Fast forward today, ang cash advance fee na lang ay 200 pesos. You can withdraw sa mga ATM machines, yun nga lang may 200 pesos na service charge. Meron din naman na other way, which is through Maya. Kasi si Maya Bank or Maya e-wallet ay merong feature na pwede ka mag-cash in using credit card. So, ang tawag dito sa transaction na to ay quasi-cash transaction. Ano ibig sabihin ng quasi-cash transaction? So, ito, from CIMB. Quasi-cash transaction represents the purchase of foreign currencies or item, including but not limited to casino chips, cryptocurrency, money orders, lottery tickets, traveler's check, which may be convertible to cash and other such transaction as determined by us from time to time. In short, ito yung mga kinonvert sa cash na credit limit na ang pinagamitan ay yan, lottery, cryptocurrency, yan, money transfer, yan. So, ang tawag doon ay quasi-cash transaction. So, yung pagka-cash in dito kay Maya can be considered as quasi-cash transaction kasi kinonvert yung credit limit into cash na pwede mong ma-withdraw yung cash dun sa e-wallet. However, there are some banks that don't consider this as quasi-cash transaction with the likes of Maya Bank. Kung yung Maya Landers credit card ang gagamitin mo sa pag-cash in dyan, walang quasi-cash transaction. I also remember East West na pag ginamit mo dyan ay hindi rin yan considered as quasi-cash transfer. So, bakit ko in-explain to? Well, ito kasi yun. If yung transaction na ginawa mo ay considered as quasi-cash transaction, ano rin siya? Treated as cash advance.
So, ano naman ngayon kung treated as cash advance? Sabi mo naman kanina, 200 lang ang bayad sa ATM for the cash advance fee. Kapag kay Maya, meron ding 200 pesos na cash advance fee. So, ano pinagkaiba? Wala namang pinagkaiba, di ba? Parehas lang.
Ito yun. So, if the transaction is considered as quasi-cash transaction, day 1 pa lang na nag-transact ka, well, may interest ka na kagad. Hindi siya katulad na bumili tayo, nag-swipe tayo, nagbayad tayo through the credit card, and we are paying in full, wala tayong interest na babayaran. Let's say, meron kang around 10,000 na ginamit sa credit card mo, pinang purchases mo by swiping or by touch to pay. And then, you are paying in full by your due date. Yan. So, ibig sabihin, wala kang interest na babayaran. However, During that time, nag-withdraw ka through ATM. Nag-withdraw ka ng 5,000. So, yung 5,000 na yon ay hindi considered as straight transaction. Yung 5,000 na yon, mag-i-interest na kagad yan. Day 1 pa lang. Hindi siya yung tipong katulad ng straight purchases natin and nagbayad tayo in full na magkakaroon lang siya ng interest pag nag-partial payment lang tayo. Hindi ganon. So, pagdating ng bill mo, makikita mo kagad na may interest or may finance charge na kagad yan. And until na hindi ka pa nakakapagbayad, tuloy-tuloy ang interest or finance charge niyan sa inyo. Yun yung cons sa paggamit ng cash advance at saka pag-convert to cash or cash in na considered as quasi-cash transaction. Ibig sabihin, first day pa lang, meron ka na kagad na interest. Ang interest ay 3% per month or nasa 30% per annum. So, ano na pwede natin gawin? So, alam na natin na ang cash advance ay automatic na quasi-cash transaction or automatic na may interest na kagad yan. So, sa akin, X yun. Hindi ko gagamitin yan. Meron pa bang way para magamit natin yung credit limit natin na maging cash? Well, there's another way, which is yung cash in nga kay Maya. However, you need to check with your bank kung considered ba siya as cash advance na may interest na kagad. At kung meron at ayaw mo talaga ng interest, meron pa naman tayong isang solusyon. However, hindi siya applicable sa lahat. You can check with your bank if meron silang credit to cash facilities. With the credit to cash facilities, mas mababa ang interest rate na ipapato sa inyo at longer terms. Ang alam ko mga credit to cash facilities, nandyan ang credit to cash ni BPI, yung Instacash ni East West, yung kay Security Bank na meron din. BDO meron, marami, halos lahat. Maliban lang siguro kay Maya na wala pang other features talaga, kundi parang charge card pa lang talaga. Yeah, you may want to check with your banks. If I were to suggest, go with the route ng credit to cash facilities kasi mababa na ang interest at longer payment terms pa. Again, in summary, kapag nag-cash advance ka, day 1 pa lang, may interest na kaagad ang hiniram mo. Kung ayaw mo ng interest, can go to the route ng mag-cash in ka kay Maya, but make sure to ask your bank if cashing in to Maya is considered as cash advance. Kasi kung cash advance, meron ding interest. Pero kung hindi naman, well, go ahead, mag-cash in ka kay Maya. Pero kung ayaw mo namang bayad ng 200 pesos na service charge ni Maya, you can contact your bank at mag-ask ng credit to cash facility. So sana naliwanagan kayo why it's not good to do cash advance transaction. Okay, for our question of the day. Kapag nasa emergency situation kayo, yung 200 pesos na cash advance fee, tolerable ba yan sa inyo? Or mapapaisip kayo kung itutuloy nyo yung pagka-cash advance nyo o hindi? Let me know sa comment section sa baba at may chance kayong manalo ng 1,000 pesos sa ating weekly GCash giveaway. Yun lang po for today's video, but before we end this video, mag-shoutout po muna tayo at shoutout kay Glory of Love at Maria Lacuachera Glory 9903. Sabi niya, "Hello Sir Pat, good morning, watching from KSA." Oh wow, thank you po. Kamusta rin po sa mga kababayan natin dyan sa Saudi? Hi po sa inyo. At Maria Lacuachera Glory 9903 or Glory of Love, shoutout po sa inyo. Maraming salamat po sa panonood at pagsuporta ng aking mga videos. Thank you so much. I hope you like this video. Leave a thumbs up, and if not, wala nang problema dyan, but continue to support me by subscribing to my channel by clicking the subscribe button and also the bell button to subscribe para maka-receive kayo ng latest notification sa lahat ng upload ko. Again guys, this is Pat Quinto and you're in Pat Quinto's Review TV. Bye-bye!